Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Inside Eden. It's your design bestie, Jamie Roddy. And today I want to talk to you about how Pinterest and Instagram and the rest of the internet are lying to you with their interior design photos. And I want to encourage you to learn to discern from what is a beautiful photograph and what is actually good design. Then I want to kind of help you discern what good design would mean for you. And I need you to understand that that means only that for you. It's funny because I was thinking about dreams, as in like a dream home, but also in the sleeping dreams. And never once in your entire life did you have a dream that was exactly identical to somebody else's dream. So why do you think your house has to be that way? So we're going to get into some of that, some of the lies that photographs tell you, and how to avoid that when you're designing for your real life, because it's your real life, not your fantasy life. Not your, what if I hosted a dinner party every weekend life? Not your, I meditate at sunrise and bake sourdough. No, your actual life, the one where you eat dinner standing at the counter, and then you'd wonder why your whole house just feels kind of like off. So the core idea is that interior design has a PR problem. The photos are gorgeous, perfect, untouched. But nobody in these photos has kids, has pets, has groceries, has friends, has knees that pop when they stand up. These rooms aren't designed to be lived in. They're designed to be looked at. And here's the truth. If your home constantly fights you, you won't use it the way that you want to. And that's super sad day because you designed your dream home and it's a nightmare. So today we're talking about designing for behavior, not just aesthetics. Form follows function and function follows form. I am not one or the other. They are both part and parcel of the exact same thing. And both of them, when executed correctly, are beautiful. So let's talk about some examples that will make you realize, oh my God, I have been being lied to by photographs. Open shelving in kitchen. Get right out of here. I don't want to see your Stanley cups and those open shelving. Whenever you see a photo of open shelving, please look at it and think about it. If you had open shelving, are you too just going to have one tasteful bowl on that one shelf? Are you also going to just have those two crystal goblets and a little tiny cookbook on that one shelf? Or do you need the storage for your kitchen? I will use these in vacation homes if it's like a third or plus home. They are beautiful, but they incur extra dusting and you can't really store things. So these pictures are lying to you. It's not real life, it's photos. TVs mounted too high over fireplaces. I see this in photos all the time too. And I just like, I think getting a neck cramp, even trying to enjoy watching a movie with my loved ones in this space. So then it's very uncomfortable. And what do? You go to like a bedroom to watch TV in your bed, and then you wonder why you're low key depressed and you're also not sleeping very well because your dream home was designed off of photographs, not off of the way that you actually live. Minimalist or mid century modern furniture. Unpopular opinion, it's not my favorite, okay? Mid-century's not my favorite, and here's why. It was my favorite in 1930. That was almost literally some of these pieces that people are still using today are 100 years old. And how groundbreaking and amazing were they 100 years ago? Cannot be denied. However, they're uncomfortable. And generally, the ones that you see now are all reproductions, anyways. If I see one more Barcelona chair in an office, like, quit. We can do better. If you look, the chair pads are like this thick and with wooden arms. And isn't that a stunning photograph? Yes, it is. Is that the chair I want to sit in after I've had a long day? No, that would make me sad in my soul. This is what we're talking about. Desks in the middle of an office without showing any plugs in the floors. photographs are lying to you. My own photographs lie to you because I also do this for my clients that work on Zoom a lot. But you need to understand that I'll custom make a desk that's hollowed out so that all the wires go through a leg. And then I'll cut a hole in a rug, slide them under the rug, and plug into the back. For the photos, though, I unplug everything. It just looks clean and minimalist, and you don't notice it because it's a beautiful photograph. Just like right now when I'm recording, I've got a bunch of wires behind here. So if you were to come in, it's not a beautiful photograph. Another one is overstyled surfaces. You see a console and an entry, and it is chef's kiss, stunning design. You've got your olive tree in a tasteful curated pot. You've got a stack of books with an objet decor on top. You've got a little box, another, photo frame, and that's just horse manure. It's lying to you, man. There's no place to drop your purse. There's no place to drop your keys. It's like these photos don't have any friends and nobody lives in these spaces. So don't design your house around what you're seeing in photos. They're all fibbing. Another fib, round dining tables are such a fib. I swear to you, a 60-inch round table that's 5 feet. It doesn't even fit 6 chairs pushed all the way in. You cannot push the chairs in. But holy cow, they make the most perfect photos. Anytime you see a round dining table with like 6 chairs at it, notice how far back they're pulled in. It's because they literally cannot push in more. So if you are a person who wants to have dinner parties and you want to entertain a lot, a round dining table is not the way to go. At a 60, you can have 5 chairs with the chairs mostly pushed in, which means your guests are comfortable when they're eating. 6 chairs is the chairs are literally touching each other. It's a big lie, and you'll see it in tons of photos. However, if you want to do like a little corner 30-inch bistro table, they're great. They are definitely space savers, but the bigger that they get, the more that they are space hogs. And the math isn't mathing spatially. Square tables of like the same size that take up the same footprint, I can squeeze 8 chairs at a 60 by 60 square. And what I do often is I'll lob the corners off. I'll do this a lot. I get on this soapbox almost as much as dimmers. I swear. Square tables for president all day. Another fib I want to talk to you about is the sofa with the chaise lounge. And everybody's like, what? No, don't come for me. I love those things. Yes, they're amazing for watching TV and for watching TV only. But the chaise basically says one person lies down, everybody else figures it out. It's a little rude. But if you do a sofa with a sofa, that extra sofa acts the exact same way as a chaise. And when people come over, now they're all looking at each other as opposed to being all lined up, looking straight ahead. It's incredibly awkward to entertain in any space where the main seating is a sofa with a chaise. So think about that when you're designing for your life. If you're the type of person that likes to sit around and watch TV and watch movies and you don't like to entertain, sofa chaise is for you. If you are a different type of way and you want your life to be a different type of way, you need to design for your life, not for photographs. Also, interior design photos are liars by omission. They don't show the cords we talked about. They don't show backpacks. They don't show toys. They don't show shoes. They don't show the reality of Tuesday at 6 p.m. So when you copy a photo exactly and then your home never feels right, it's not you. It's that those rooms were never meant to function. A successful home looks used, it looks lived in, it looks flexible, and that's not failure. That is the success. Your dream home should support your dream life. And if your dream life is doing stretches while your family is watching TV, get a coffee table that's lightweight and movable. Maybe even some nesting tables that are easy to move out of that center space. If your kid does a lot of cartwheels and, is doing that through the space, Design it so it's not a roadblock. Yes, this big, round, heavy coffee table looks amazing. This stone coffee table, spectacular. But is your living room sad now because nobody can stretch or do cartwheels? Yeah, it's real sad. Again, design for your life. If you want to daily meditate, design a space that's for that. If every time you want to meditate, you have to move furniture, roll out a mat, light a candle, get ready, you're not going to do it. So you need to create a permanent, always ready space, a cushion that lives there, a mat that stays out, nothing to set up. So if you need to have a yoga mat that is out all the time, choose one that matches your decor. Choose a little bag to go around it that it matches your decor. Design for your life. Design should remove excuses, not create them. Some more bonus truths. If you always drop your bag by the door, put a hook there. If shoes pile up, add storage where they land, not where Pinterest says to put the storage. If you eat at the kitchen island, stop pretending you're going to use the formal dining room and invest in extremely comfortable stools. If you hate clutter, closed storage is not a failure, it's a solution. And if you love quiet mornings, design that moment first. Your habits are giving you the brief. You just have to listen. So, in closing, let's wrap this up. The best designed homes don't impress strangers. They support the people who live there. Design for your routines, your energy, your real body, your real schedule, and your real joy. Because a beautiful home you don't use is just a showroom and you're showing off for the Joneses, who might or might not even come over anyways. And Eden is all about living. So while you're living, check us out on the socials at EdenLA Interiors. Hit us up at EdenLA.com to ask any questions that we can answer live for you here. It's your girl, Jamie Roddy, signing out. Ciao for now.